call out one person.
And I hate myself a lot.
But you're getting punched in the dick.
There needs to be more Street Shark references.
I say who?
That's funny as hell.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to
See the damn Amazon box in the background?
the underqualified and overcompensated. I am your host with the least most, as always, trying to strive just that bottom level of mediocrity, coming to you with the best production value in the world. Apparently, I'm filming from my mom's basement, and Rico's in a fucking production Amazon studio.
I'm just hanging out with Jeff. You know, he let me borrow some of his cameras, some of his sound equipment. It's all good.
Hey, tell JB I said hi.
Hey, JB, where you at?
Dude, so much better.
Not at Amazon, apparently.
And then below us, as always.
Blow us?
Yep. Blowing us from below us, the power bottom of forever.
Forever.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
That was quite an introduction.
You got a mic and stuff?
I am increasing my production value. I bought a new microphone. I have wireless headphones so that when I go to pour more white wine,
You can still hear the conversation.
I could still be a part of the conversation. I can't interact with it. However, I can hear everything that's going on. Everything.
Everything.
The shadow knows.
I also just learned how to use this microphone, so stay tuned, and you'll hear more.
You can lean back from it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, push it back a little bit. Yeah, that might help you.
So personal. Right? Now I'm talking like this, and then if I just lean back, we're good. Yeah.
Hello.
So I don't have to talk directly into the microphone.
No. You don't have to speak directly into the robot penis. You can step back.
Yes, you can give yourself a little 6-inch penis length distance.
So what you're saying is it's not like a CVC in the army, and you don't have to put it in your mouth.
No, you don't have to be like
No. Meanwhile, the commander's yelling at you to get closer to the mic. It's in my mouth, sir.
I can't get any closer. It will be a part of me.
It's inside me.
You are literally going to hear my heartbeat if I get any closer to this microphone.
If I have a bowel movement, I'm blowing eardrums.
I swear to God, you will be a part of it. You will be a member of my family. Okay.
Hey, get closer to the mic. I can't hear you. Can't. Pardon me now.
I told my driver at one point, I was just like, hey, I'm going to need you to put it in your mouth. And she was like, excuse me? And I was like, yep.
Nope, said it. I'm sticking with it. Nope.
Yep. I need you to do what I told you to do. I'm back here in the truck. There's no reason that you should take anything from that sentence.
For anyone just joining us in context, this isn't a sexual harassment story. It's about microphones in the military.
Yeah, unless you were not in the PC hatch and you were actually in the hellhole, then yes, that's sexual harassment.
It's really funny because I call my penis the microphone.
Hey, Gage. Hi. How you doing?
Yo,
see, I would do the same thing to Holden when he was the driver.
This man has 2 weeks left.
I know. I saw his Facebook post.
Left.
2 weeks.
I'm jealous.
Holden, I still talk about you because you were the best driver I ever had. Miss you, buddy. My little baby giraffe.
Yeah, he's everybody's baby giraffe now.
So, how are you boys doing? How is life?
Great. I'm totally fine. I'm still on leave, obviously. I just
go on.
Oh my God.
I just do my thing, grow my beard, wear a hoodie 24/7. Yeah, so did I. I drove.
Don't worry.
I drove to the commissary the other day. I saw people in uniform, and I was like, "Oh, fuck this."
I have to wear that soon.
You're the asshole who all of us in uniform are like, "Why is that motherfucker in civvies on a Tuesday afternoon. You're that piece of shit.
Rico walking around with a beard and sweatpants. No one's looking at him like he's 100% in the army, right?
Nope.
Oh yeah. No.
No. He looks like a dependa just walking through.
No.
That's what I strive to be. I want to be a dependent.
It's
as we all do.
There's a lot of sun in Texas, correct?
Yes.
So do you get darker?
You can't tell from looking at me.
Do I get darker?
Yeah. Do you get darker in the sun?
Yeah.
So if you have that beard and the sun is shining, I'm pretty sure someone's calling CID on you.
I mean, he's getting screened at the airport.
That's what happens. Like I walk by people, and I got to make sure my tattoos are out, because if I was if I was of that other persuasion and didn't have tattoos, then they'd be on iReport.
Like we can't travel internationally with Leave Rico. We're gonna miss our flight. TSA's definitely doing a cavity search.
Yeah,
I've only been stopped like once in the airport.
You've been randomly chosen.
Yes.
And you're actually every time I've been randomly chosen.
Well, that happens to my wife every time we fly. Either the way there or the way back, she will get checked through security, and I don't know why. And I'm the one they should check, because I forgot my pocket knives in my bag, and they're just
now they know. Now they know.
So my wife gets checked every time, and I'm like,
she's 6.
It's the 5'6" redhead chick with a baby. She's the sketchy one.
The baby's full of heroin.
Oh my god! All babies are. Did you know that up until they turn 2, they're just filled with heroin? They're
filled with
they're
heroin.
Like a yeah. They're like a Mexican piñata.
Wait, what? A Mexican piñata?
I don't know where heroin comes from. West Virginia? It's
no.
a West.
I
that's
just
meth.
loved how you had to use the adjective, the describing word of it's a Mexican piñata.
I mean,
because I don't know where heroin.
Hispanic.
Where does heroin come from?
What? Horses.
Where does No, that's not true. That's where glue comes from. Okay.
Opium.
Where's what?
Opium.
Okay, so at Afghanistan.
Yeah.
An Afghanistan.
Afghani?
Afghani.
Piñata.
Afghan. Yeah, like the blanket I have on my couch. Oh, okay.
And a dog.
There's a dog called an Afghan.
This is going great.
Wait. There's a dog called an Afghan?
Yeah.
So if you were
looks
just
like a greyhound.
Oh.
It's like a furry greyhound.
Wait. So if you're telling me that if I was talking to my neighbor and I was like, yeah, man, I was just running my Afghan so he would get tired. Like, that's a sentence someone has told another person?
Yes.
Yeah, they might call them like an Afghan shepherd or wolfhound.
Nope.
What they're called.
Nope. So now it's like I just want to be like, I was like,
I can do it.
blow it up.
Majestic thing.
Blow it up like an Afghan.
Blow that dog up.
Oh, God. That's an ugly dog.
Hey, she's a nice lady.
Yeah. I feel like this would be Cher in dog form, not your wife.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm 100% agreeable.
You kind of have the same face.
I love the idea of having a conversation
like this one right
with
here.
someone.
This is Cher in dog form.
I'm confused. Are you talking about my wife?
The musician.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the singer.
Yeah, the singer. That is the singer.
There's only one share that's important to me,
Cody,
all right?
I understand. Cody, I 100% understand what you were talking about, and yes, that looks like someone took Cher and just made her a dog.
With her
Do you
DNA.
believe in life after kibble?
I believe in life after kibble. Do you believe in life after kibble?
Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Great show, guys. All right.
And that's our show.
This is why our one viewer tunes in to hear Cher impersonations. I also love the idea.
Both those viewers are me. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I love the idea of someone just being like, "Yeah, man, I got this new dog, and he shit on my rug, so I shoved his Afghan face into it, and I just went, you do not shit inside anymore." And everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
I actually don't think anyone would get that confused, having the fact that this is a well-known dog breed.
I've never heard of this before in my life.
Never.
Next thing you're going to be telling me There's going to be. Is there a cat breed called like the Pakistani?
Yes. No.
I don't know.
Just like a Pakistan cat.
Pakistani cat.
Typical Pakistani cat.
No, these are all different cat breeds.
Yep.
There's Persian cats, of course.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
All right. Well, what are we talking about today?
I don't know. Let's cancel this episode.
We're talking about Afghani dogs and Pakistani cats. All right?
It's going
Apparently.
great so far.
It's going super good.
It's fan-fucking-tastic.
Cats and dogs
Living together. Anarchy.
So Rico named this episode Air Force One Strikes Back.
Yeah.
It does not necessarily...
Why?
It
Because
does not
Biden's be
necessarily
tripping.
capture what we
I know
what we
why.
intended to talk about, but...
What did we intend to talk about it? We didn't even do a pre-show on this one.
Well, no, it was like random shit. Like, we're going to talk about comic book shit. And, Snyder
Yeah,
Cut.
we can still do that.
Yeah, I know.
That's clickbait.
Yeah,
Air Force One strikes back.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I'm tracking. So
Next
Air Force
episode
One
is called
Strikes Back.
Rico Shows His Dick.
Rico's top 10 reasons to show his dick live.
You
It's
can
the
use
shortest
all 10
episode
reasons.
ever.
Aw.
Only because it takes too long to show all of his penis.
Yeah. It's a 2-episoder.
Yeah, it's a two-parter.
What the hell is going on with this episode? We're talking about Afghan dogs and my dick. What the fuck is going on?
Honestly, I think that's pretty on brand.
I don't understand. We interviewed a presidential candidate. all
I
right?
know, right?
I always love to go back on that when we start talking about some bullshit like this, and we're like, we interviewed a legitimate presidential candidate.
Cody, do you remember? Because Rico was not there. He came in later on that
I
episode.
did come in later. That's true.
And do you remember when, like, you and I had a pre-show with her, and I think it was her press person, and then we were like, okay, we're gonna go live, and we hit go live, and all of a sudden our theme music started to play, which we're all very happy with, and then I think the first thing is you're gonna get punched in the dick, and I think both of us were just like, oh no. And then there was another part, and I think it's Rico
There's
saying
butt
it again.
stuff.
And Rico just goes, butt stuff. And we're both just like, oh Christ. Oh, she's
We've talked about this last episode. I don't think she was paying attention because I think during that, like,
she was so busy.
She was like talking to her assistant or something like that, or like looking at her phone real quick. She was doing.
Hey,
something.
that sounds really good, Rico. Could you please
Sorry.
keep doing that?
Can you keep
Sorry.
doing that?
If you could just keep.
That's why I prefer these headphones, because I can hear everything.
Anyway, but yeah, I remember that. I remember it saying, like, you're going to get punched in the dick, and I was like, oh my God, this
We
lady's
both
running
like
for
looked
president.
at each other. We're like. I just started laughing. No, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. Stephen Mix is watching.
Get out.
Hi, Stephen. No, you stay, you beautiful man. You
Get
you
out, you.
beautiful, beautiful man.
Stop.
You
My
stop
heart-
it.
My heart is a flutter right now. I just can't even. I can't concentrate
Speaking
on the
of
show.
hearts that aren't good, what happened with the plane?
Hey,
Speaking of hearts that aren't good, what happened with the plane?
Yeah, Biden. Speaking of hearts that aren't
Well,
good,
Air
what's going on
Force
with
One
Biden?
had a broken heart, so it decided to shake the steps as Biden was trying to climb it. I guess I don't know.
no,
I wasn't talking
no
about the plane's heart. I was talking about Biden's decomposing body and mental state.
It's okay. You know, he's just a figurehead.
No,
He's
hey,
only the
listen,
leader of our
Bellator.
country.
he's just a man doing what a man does and climbing steps. And guess what? Sometimes steps get complicated, okay?
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes they do, okay? And
Sometimes
sometimes
steps are
that next step isn't where you think it's going to be. And guess what? And then that following step isn't where you think it's going to be. And then the following step after that isn't where you think it's going to
That's
be.
because those
And
first
then
two steps weren't there.
and then it goes on and on like that
On
for
and
5
on.
more steps.
See, steps are hard, and who
can't
of
share
us
my
have
screen.
not biffed it while walking up the stairs, right?
Well-
Who of us have not done that?
I have too, but I've been drunk as fuck.
I'm also not the president.
I'm also,
I'm-
I also don't have to like make anyone have faith in my ability.
Yeah. They already don't have faith in me.
Yeah, it's true. But the thing is, like, this man tweeted because I think my boy,
You boy?
Donald
What's your
J.
boy?
My boy.
Oh, DJ?
Yeah, DJ. He tripped
Donald
coming
J.
down this. Yeah. Like he tripped coming down the steps. I think
No,
one
it was
time
the ramp.
on video.
It was the ramp that he was.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he had a problem with the ramp.
Yeah, sure.
Don't we
'cause
all?
It happens because you're still over
No, the
70
ramp.
years old.
Yeah.
And I think Biden even said like, "Oh, I never tripped going up into the Air Force One or something like that." Like he tweeted reacting to Trump fucking up on the steps, and then this man falls up the steps.
Wait, is this an
man-
actual thing? I mean,
Yeah.
he
Yes.
talked shit about Donald Trump and then he fell up the stairs.
Yes.
Well, yeah, the whole election, like
I'm
they were
only-
talking about who was more physically and mentally fit, which no one is because they're both in their 70s.
I
They're
think
both-
old DJ's probably more mentally fit. Just saying.
Well,
Oh, 100% he is. But, but I'm biased, apparently.
yeah, you are. But that's fine. All right, here, I got it.
Good, because I couldn't share my screen. Here we go.
President Joe Biden fall. Here we go.
All right, he's doing good so far.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
He's
Oh,
walking
God.
like a person.
What?
Okay. Oh, no.
I wanted to see.
Oh, no.
Yo,
Also-
Okay,
So-
he remembered to sloop back this time, which he doesn't often
Okay.
do.
but why are they holding it? Don't
One,
they put it down once?
Oh.
Two,
Oh.
three. Oh, he eats shit right there. Oh, God. And then he goes, okay, I'm
Got
good.
it
Let's
a little bit.
Let's stabilize.
See, okay, that's not as bad as the pictures made it look like, to be honest.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, because
It
like
is.
the pictures are just still photos of him like catching himself falling over the side,
Cody.
and it looked like he like went down some steps.
What do you think? Do you think he handled it better or worse? Listen,
yeah.
he's anybody
okay,
could
a
fall
little bit.
going
Okay.
upstairs.
Nope.
This man
watch it
put
a
his
second time.
shoulder on the step.
Yeah, no.
This
Watch
man
it a second time. It's bad. Yep.
He put a shoulder into that top step, and he was just like, "All right, let's just." And then he grabbed both sides, like he was just like, "Okay, God help me get up these steps." And then he
Jesus,
turns
take
around
the
and
wheel.
salutes. But the thing is, like,
Yeah, watch
I don't
it
wanna
a
do this.
second time. It's bad. But I mean, also, okay, he tripped up some steps. Like
Yeah,
that
he
doesn't.
did.
If it wasn't for him being Biden, it doesn't take away my like faith in the presidential office because you eat it going upstairs.
Oh, you love him so much.
Oh,
I've
you
gotten
got
that
it.
vibe from you for the last few episodes. You love
I
Joe
love
Biden.
Biden.
Oh
Cody.
my gosh.
I'm
Nope,
gonna need
they
you to
all
get off his
suck.
dick. All right?
Hey Carly.
What the fuck?
You can stop at the hi Grannis. Don't do that.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Don't. We don't use those here. My name's on the screen. We'll just
Yeah,
go
yeah,
off that.
Yep.
What the fuck, Carly?
Rico, did you put that on the broadcast?
I did.
You're
Who
a
the
dick.
fuck is Sergeant Rhodes?
Who the fuck is?
As I'm sitting here, we're talking about Rico's dick, our boss falling downstairs, and I have a bunch of alcohol just chilling behind me.
Oh, Ricky Williams. I love that dude. I have such a
Oh my
man crush
God.
on Ricky Williams.
No,
Goddamn
so
man.
I follow Ricky. I don't mean this to just be like, hey, report in our comments and we're talking about you.
We will.
Hold on, shut the fuck up, you two.
Oh.
Ricky, did you have your second kid?
I didn't even know that he was going to have a second kid, and all of a sudden it shows up on Facebook. Congratulations, Ricky Williams.
Yeah.
Ricky and Maddie.
Toast to you.
He's holding like a baby with a smaller child like poking the baby.
Yeah, he found
And I
that
was
big.
like, wait a minute. I think the child poking the baby is his, like, when we knew him, his brand new baby.
We love you too, man.
Yes.
What the
and then now he
fuck?
has, people have babies, man. It happens.
They do have babies. She's a week old. Jeez, man.
Christ, dude. Congratulations.
Congrats.
That's awesome.
Congrats.
I mean, that's fucked up. You shouldn't have children, but, you know, do what you want.
I mean, that's kind of how it works, I guess. You made them both.
Like he's planting a flag in the moon. He just stuck it in there.
Well, I remember that was my first post.
This is mine.
With my first daughter. I'm holding her for the first time, and my wife posted a picture, and my comment was, I made a thing!
Oh my god.
I did a thing!
See, like, that would be my Facebook post on, like, when you show the little imaging picture, you know, the black and white picture. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah, medic.
And you're just like, oh, this is a creature. Like, this is a creature that came from my
It's
sperm.
a blob. Yeah, it's a blob.
But once it, like...
From
once
loins.
once it spills out of your wife, you know, like, falls out like sewage.
Yeah, it just falls out.
Yeah, and then you dust it off like they do in Jurassic Park.
Clever girl.
They travel in packs.
Earth doesn't have any kids.
Did they do it from the back?
Can't tell.
They travel in... No, I don't have any children. They travel in herds.
Children?
I mean, everybody. Yeah,
Everyone.
you've seen children.
Wild
You've seen Children of the Corn.
Just roaming in herds.
WDBs?
Yeah, they can pick apart
WDBs
elephants
are
in
the
5
worst.
minutes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
WDBs, Wild Desert Babies.
Yeah.
This episode sponsored by ADHD. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about today.
Hey.
When we make merch, WDBs are gonna be a thing.
Wild desert babies?
No.
Yeah,
I
have
hope
someone draw a picture of just like a herd of little babies running through the desert with like a dust cloud coming up behind them, and on the back it's gonna say, "Watch out for wild desert babies."
No, here's what's better. We make onesies, and it just says WDB across the front of it, and then you just put it on your stupid child. Because guess what?
What we do is we make
that
it.
kid's not gonna remember.
We make it an NFT.
will
We
now.
sell one picture. You know that dude, the Ocean Spray guy, Fleetwood Mac.
Going to get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get more drinks. Talk
Go get
about
more
this
drinks.
junk.
The Ocean Spray guy. He's selling that video now as an NFT for like $500K.
Really?
Yep. That dude has had the biggest come up off of one skateboard Fleetwood Mac Ocean Spray video.
What happened to him though? Like he was getting sued.
Oh, was he? I wasn't tracking that. But that dude, like, he Ocean Spray bought him a damn truck, and he turned around and flipped that bitch for another truck. He has been gangbusters off that shit. He is the king of 2020, and he's trying to keep it going in 2021 with that video as an NFT. It's crazy.
He's a cool dude.
What's his name? Dogbone? Something like that.
Dogbone. That was his name. He's like an fucking gang member. He was in jail, but like now he's a cool dude. Like he does shit with charity and stuff. He's a cool guy. So I hear. I don't know people. Yeah. So, following up Air Force One.
Following up Air Force One. That was several mini conversations ago.
It is brought to you by ADHD.
This is a rough one today, ladies and gentlemen. Or things or it's. No offense.
This episode is brought to you by Random Fucking Thoughts. Please follow us if you can. If you can't, we apologize.
I love that fucking thing. I've been going crazy with making brands and images and shit lately.
You've been working hard. You've been doing a lot of stuff on leave. Rebranding a lot of our things. Our gaming channel is now underqualified and over competitive.
Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't think of that before.
I don't know why we didn't think of that before. We were being really dumb.
Yeah, we were just underqualified and overcompensated gaming. No. But then we did overproof, overcooked, now overcompetitive, and overreacted, which is a new show Rico started this week, where he reacts to trailers. I want to jump in on with him if he ever does it when I'm actually awake, because he likes to do it after midnight. The overreact videos are dope. I like that concept. I like the idea, and I think we talk about a lot of that stuff anyway.
Yeah,
in the main show. So doing that stuff on the side is its own little kind of thing.
There's an earthquake in Germany right now.
There's a T-Rex outside your window.
Excuse me.
Stand still, they can't see you.
Sorry, I thought the Allies were bombing us for a second.
The underqualified and overcomplicated does not endorse the action of World War II.
I swear to God. So here's the thing. Like, that destroys the audio because, like, if you're listening and you're just like, wait, what the fuck? And
so I had to explain it to a couple people that were listening to it the other day.
I fucking love the Please Stand By.
And I was like, that's our little Please
Stand
Stand By. And, like, out of context, you wouldn't be able to understand it if you're just listening to audio.
I think it's so fucking funny.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I was going to get lunch with Johnny, the who used to work next door to us.
Yeah, Johnny Sniper guy.
Yeah, sure. And I was telling him about our podcast because we were listening to a podcast together. And I was like, Enrico's got this thing that whenever anybody says, and it's usually me, says something inappropriate. I was like, Rico's eyes go really wide, and actually Cody's do too. Yeah, Cody's do that, and all of a sudden he goes da da da, and I was like, it makes me laugh every time because it's just like, hey, we talk about some dumb shit here because we do. But, like, when it gets too dumb, Rico just goes, no. And I think, I don't know about our viewing audience. I think that's funny as hell. I think it's funny as fuck.
I think I love it. I think it's fantastic.
It's just like, hey, he's about to say something even dumber in a minute. No. I'm sorry, Cody. What also do you love? Tell me.
What do you love?
Oh, I found the segue I was trying to do. It's right here. What I also love is better retakes of shitty movies that we saw, like the Snyder Cut. It was going to be better until I was interrupted. I'm sorry.
You want to try that? You want to segue part 2? Go for it. Give us the good segue. Give us the good segue.
Oh,
You know what
he's
I
looking
also
for
love?
it.
I love when they redo an entire movie, even though it was already done, and then that movie is better than what they released because it was shit. Zack Snyder Cut.
Zack Snyder Cut.
Yes.
A significantly better movie.
It's an entirely different fucking movie.
Firth from downstairs, yes.
So both of you have seen it, right? So
Yes.
when I talked to... Excuse me. Rico,
That wasn't a question you were supposed to answer, right?
Oh, I apologize. Rico, when I talked to you this morning, my time, you saw it.
Yes.
And then you said Cody needed to see it another hour left.
Yeah, last time we...
that last night, yeah.
Okay, you finished that.
And you finished it?
Yep.
Explain.
Explain what, the Snyder Cut?
Yeah, I guess, because I thought the movie was fine when I first saw it, right?
So it was fine.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It was so bad.
It
was
No,
so
it
bad.
wasn't. No, it
was so
wasn't.
bad.
It wasn't
Okay.
so bad.
It was
That
okay.
movie was horrible. What are you talking
No.
about?
It
No,
wasn't
it
what
was
it could
not
have been.
horrible.
Obviously.
It was definitely
Correct.
horrible.
Yeah.
No,
It wasn't what it could have
No, it
been,
wasn't.
and it was not fulfilling. It was good in just a movie sense. Comic book wise and like to DC's, like it was not. But just
Okay.
movie wise, it was okay. But anyone who actually cares about the DC universe and the characters, it was not great at all. It was terrible. So the first one was, I was very sad about it and was not pleasantly surprised or anything. It was terrible. And then watching the Snyder Cut within the first little bit, I'm like, okay, because like I knew the concept of it, that it was his cut of it because they had already finished filming it.
Mm-hmm.
They just had to like edit and stuff, or he filmed like most of it, and then he had to get out of the project.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what happened was he was filming the first movie. He had a tragedy in his family. His daughter committed suicide. Daughter or son? I think it was daughter.
Daughter.
It was his daughter.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the film, he dedicated it to his daughter.
So at that point, he had to step back from the project. They brought in Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon did film additional content and then made his cut based off the stuff that Zack Snyder had already filmed and the stuff that he had made when he took over. And that's what led us to the horrible dumpster fire that was Justice League, the Joss Whedon cut.
So Zack Snyder decided, I'm going to release what I wanted to do and not edit anything. Just put all of it in there. And not
he did edit like one thing, but everything else he put in.
Well, he like put it together, but he's like, I'm not going to try to make it a 2-hour film.
No.
I'm just going to put in everything, and that's why it's 4 hours. And honestly, it's great. The only thing I didn't like was the representation of Aquaman.
So he was toned back a lot. Yeah, the Whedon cut had a much stronger Aquaman representation.
Well, because the movie Aquaman I loved, and I loved how Jason Momoa did it, how he was written, all the other characters, the concepts, and you can just see from the Snyder cut that he had a very different vision on how Aquaman in the next movie was going to be.
Yeah.
They weren't allowed to talk underwater, which kind of upset me. I was like, okay, we get dolphin screeches. But and then
Wait,
they have
really?
to make that air bubble
what?
around them every time they want to talk, so it was very forced. And every time they wanted to speak with actual words, she would create that fucking air bubble. And like she did it once, like she's getting the shit kicked out of her, and she did the bubble just so she could call the other person a dickhead, and then keeps getting the shit kicked out of her. Like you could have done that in dolphin screeches.
Fuck, dickhead. Fuck.
Yeah, you could have done that underwater. You didn't have to create the air bubble.
You know what I forgot that I didn't realize till the Snyder cut? Her shitty faux accent. Yeah, like
Because
what?
She has an American accent in the Aquaman movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the first one, apparently they wanted her British.
It was just so bad.
Hair.
Oh my god!
Good Lord.
I love how Volko got his hair did for the Aquaman movie. He was like, you know what? I'm straggly. I'm doing my own thing. I'm on leave.
That would be the one thing I didn't like about the Zack Snyder cut. The only thing I didn't like was
Volko's hair.
Well, the representation of the Aquaman and Atlantis and the Atlanteans. That's what I didn't like. I liked how they did it in the Solo movie and the whole concept of it.
Fish people matter.
Yeah, because like Aquaman was just an alcoholic dick, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
This man just said fish people matter, and we are just going to brush past it? That's the dumbest shit the internet has ever heard. Are you kidding me?
Gorilla glue your hair?
Liberals just sat up in bed right now, and we're just like, I need to go to the internet.
Hey, Messina's in the house.
I need to post to Jezebel.
He knows. No, liberals were like, do fish people need representation right now?
That's what you're saying. You're saying that the Snyder Cut did not have enough fish people representation.
No. Just poor representation. Poor representation of the fish people out there in the world.
Yeah.
We'll be hearing about them soon.
It was like so what you're saying, it was like the Trail of Tears for fish people.
Like even Ben Affleck's Batman was better.
So Ben Affleck is like the Andrew Jackson of this movie. And the Atlanteans...
Don't do it.
Oh, like the Native Americans.
Underqualified and overcompensated. Does not endorse anything that Perth said, and we apologize.
Who cares? I don't give a shit.
We know.
Andrew Jackson was a piece of shit. We all know that.
Yeah, but why did you have to bring in the Native Americans in the Trail of Tears?
Because it happened. All right?
Yeah, but we're
You see that Land O'Lakes meme, though?
It happened.
Do not let your white guilt get in front of you, okay? It happened. Andrew Jackson was a piece of shit, and he won re-election. All right?
No, do
We
what the
did
rest
that.
of America does and most of the military when they talk about their history. We take the obscene shit we did, we put it over there, and we don't talk about it.
Lock it far away.
Yeah.
Right?
Toss behind
like
us.
Like the Catholic Church.
Yes.
All right? I don't care.
Oh, I was about to come in.
I was just about to say that
See,
too.
the underqualified and overcompensated are really okay with this because fuck those
Yeah,
guys.
right?
Fuck
Yeah,
those dudes.
Right? Because some cardinal finger banged some 4-year-old?
Oh my god! What? What the fuck?
Hey,
Hey,
don't cut away for this.
Back on now?
I think we're back on.
Don't finger bang 4-year-olds.
Oh my god! I mean, that's solid advice.
Yeah. No. I don't feel like I'm doing anything that's awful.
Yeah, if there's ever a PSA to announce,
This isn't a learning experience for anybody. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
To children.
ever,
All right,
like anyone.
whoever you are,
Yeah.
especially if you're the Catholic Church.
Yeah, but specifically you guys.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Is the Catholic Church going to come shut me down? Is fucking Cardinal so-and-so going to come knock on my door? One, doesn't have probably government access. Can't get to me.
They have access to everything.
They have
Oh,
access
fuck.
to everything.
What if they
Right now, they're activating all the chaplains, all the Catholic chaplains on post, and they're coming for you ninja style.
Oh, God. Nope.
Catholic
Can't say
ninja
it.
sleeper cells.
Just some guy just sits in my back window. He's like, say you were foolish. Say you were drunk when you did that podcast. I was like, I was drunk, but that's why I said it.
He's just holding like one of those little smoky ball chain shit, just like a
Right?
mace swirl in it.
And just holding it, just acting like it's
Well, yeah. So I like the Snyder cut.
Snyder Cut's significantly better. Zack Snyder,
Oh, is that what we're talking about?
as I said in our personal chat, Zack Snyder is not a closer. Often his movies end kind of weird. I can't discuss it. Obviously, it's a spoiler because it is a new scene, but
It's a ridiculously new scene.
and so it ends awkwardly for me. IMO.
It makes me feel like I kind of want to see the second one. Like,
I mean,
I don't know if they would. Like, this is getting such good praise.
yeah,
Do you think they would
it's doing really
have
well.
him do a Justice League 2?
Well, Warner Brothers, who
His
can't
way.
get their head on their ass, they already said, "Hey, that's not going to happen." But I mean, if Twitter takes to the fucking fields of glory like they have for the Snyder Cut, we'll see if we get a Snyder Cut too.
This is the difference between Disney and Marvel.
Uh-huh.
Because Disney and Marvel, they're like, and people are like, "Oh, we want this," and they're just like, "Okay, we'll give it to you.
We'll give it to you." Yes.
We'll spoon feed you, you idiots, and we're just gonna take your money. We're just gonna take it." And
Yeah, they're
Warner
like,
Brothers
oh,
is
Stan
just
Lee
like,
can't do cameos anymore. Who do you
Right?
want? Deadpool? He's going to do cameos from now on.
"That's fine. Yeah.
Done.
We'll just pay him $3 million because that's nothing to us." Meanwhile, Warner Brothers is just like, "Fuck you.
Hey, eat a dick.
I
We
don't
heard you
care."
guys. We're going to do
I
what we
don't-
want.
Yeah, I don't care what you want. We're gonna make more Harry Potter spin-offs and ignore the DC universe. Oh, and by the way, the successful Flash show that we've been putting out there, we're gonna completely ignore it.
Yeah, entirely. Yeah, entirely.
I love it. And everyone's like, "Oh, in the first 24 hours of this movie, we really like it." And Warner Brothers went like, "Good. We love that you're giving us money. We love that you're subscribing to HBO Max. That's the end of our love for you."
That's it. We're not.
That's all they
We're
want.
not going to put any more effort into this.
It's
And,
like
like-
Vince McMahon ran the DC universe.
Well, if they would have stayed with his cut, like, it would have changed the DCU because up to this point, the MCU has like just
Fucking
cornered
destroyed.
the movies,
Just-
right?
just
But when it
killing
comes to TV shows, DC has held the TV show realm down with
Not
their
anymore.
animated
Not anymore.
movies that they come out with, and then
Not anymore. No, I agree.
No, but
I agree. Not anymore.
the new
Now that they're
Superman
putting
and
shows
Lois,
out on
though,
DC,
yeah, the new Superman and Lois show, perfect. It's great.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, it's
But
actually really good.
but all the rest of the shows are trash now.
wait, what is this? What is this new Lois and Clark show?
It's called.
It's got Terry Hatcher and what's his
Dean
face?
Cain?
Dean Cain.
I will only watch anything with Superman if it's Dean Cain related. I don't care that he is an insane Christian man. I will only watch Dean Cain appropriated Superman
I don't know if
shows.
Dean Cain's in it.
He doesn't even know who Dean Cain is.
Henry Cavill? I don't care. All right? I do not care.
Bring
The
me
guy
more
who
Dean
got-
Cain.
The guy who
I need
got
that
ran
cane in
over
my
by
life.
The guy who got ran over by a horse? I'm glad, because he wasn't Dean Cain.
Fuck it.
Yeah, right? What are you going to do?
Roll up on me? Nope.
He was gonna push the button, but
I
Nope.
know he
at
was.
this point, yeah.
Fuck it.
No,
this
it's-
show's this one's already a train wreck. Fuck it.
Yeah, right? Watch it go off the tracks.
The guy who plays Superman in the Superman Lois movie or TV show, I actually think he's a better Superman than Henry Cavill. I think he does a better job.
So I'm only familiar with his Superman portrayal in the Supergirl series, and it was pretty fucking horrible. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You're gonna see more of his Clark portrayal in it.
I want to see his Clark. Just whip out your Clark.
Yeah, just whip out your Clark.
Stick your Clark out of your pants, all right?
This is a great episode, guys. We're doing great.
What are you,
There's
what
my
are you
Clark
afraid
bar.
of? Yeah. Put it in your mouth.
We're giving away an Xbox.
I'm keeping that shit now. Ain't nobody. We got like 3 new subscribers. That's it.
We interviewed
And those
the
are all
fucking-
my privates from the vaccination site. That's all they were.
Huh?
Oh, like our show, subscribe,
Like, share, subscribe.
like, share, subscribe.
I bought a
Or don't. If
microphone.
you're going off of this episode to make that decision, I understand and I respect your choice.
I don't.
Whoa. So, today's
It's been a while since we had them go off the rails. I like this. So
No.
today's comic book day. What else came out in the fucking world?
we got Falcon and Winter Soldier, killing it.
I'm only I'm halfway, a little over halfway into.
How'd you make it through 4 hours of Snyder Cut, but you can't get through 49 minutes of Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Because Ashley wanted to watch it with me.
No. Hold
She's
on.
busy
Cody,
packing up the house, so we took time during lunch and watched a little bit before we recorded. So I'm not all the way through, but I like it so far. It's nice.
Cody, let me answer this, please.
Sure,
Yep.
go for it.
Okay, because I don't give a shit about this asshole's Louisiana fishing boat company, and that's what most of the episode is about. I don't give a shit about this.
Got to that point.
I don't give a shit about this guy's Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. I don't care. I mean, this asshole went to the bank and he was like, "Give me a loan," and they're like, "Why?" And he goes, "'Cause I'm an Avenger." And he goes, and they go, "Oh yeah, let me take a selfie with you. By the way, your bank loan is denied." And I was like, "I'm rooting for the banker. It is 2021, and I'm rooting for the fucking banker." Because he goes, "How did you get it? How are you getting paid?" And he's like, "Well, I was gone for 5 years." He goes, "So was everybody else." Oh, I loved it. I loved all of it. I was rooting for the financial institution. Like, if Goldman Sachs was the bad guy, I am cheering on the bad guy. He did it. And it was just like, "Well, what about my family's boat?" And he was like, "It's not my problem." Oh, I loved it so much. I didn't give a shit. You know what I'm waiting for?
What's
is
that?
when they take hits out. They're gonna take hits out. Okay? They're gonna be like, "Oh, you want to save your family's boat? Here's $2 million. Shoot this motherfucker in the head." And he's gonna be like, "I can't do that. I'm the Falcon." You know, everybody's favorite superhero. Nobody knew about this guy. Nobody knows about this person before he was put into the movies. Okay? And they made a show about him. They made a show. And
Well, that's what the MCU's doing. They're taking the characters that didn't get a lot of spotlight in the movies, and they're giving them these series. The biggest one will be the Loki series, which obviously Tom Hiddleston had
It's
a
gonna
huge.
be so good. It's gonna be so good.
When's
You
that
know
one
it's
coming?
not gonna be. You know
June.
it's not gonna be good. Yeah, it's after this Winter Soldier and the Falcon get done whatever they're doing. I honestly don't know what they're doing. I think
it wasn't a
69ers.
great first episode.
I think they're just no.
So
it was
so think about
boring.
it. We just came off of WandaVision, this huge fucking roller coaster, and this was an introductory episode. And when WandaVision came out, you at least had
less story complexity.
Yeah,
When
and WandaVision came out with
because
with
it was
2
like
episodes.
It was Bewitched, and it was going through those television series. It was told in such a good way, and you gave a shit about the characters.
Well,
and,
it was
and-
complex too. It wasn't just a straight storyline of this is the bad guy.
Well-
We're gonna beat this person up, and we win.
And the
WandaVision
storytelling was good.
What's going on? Is this going
was
on? Is
so
this fucking
good.
going on? It was fantastic.
And
So
this was
far
just
with this one,
oh.
it's like Flag Crushers first episode.
Here
They're
comes
bad.
the Falcon running through helicopters.
So it was
What?
it
Are
was
you
a
kidding me?
the
He did
opening-
impossible things.
they're superheroes in a fictional property.
He literally
Yes.
fought
He's
with
not.
Captain
He is-
America.
he
He's
is-
got to be a badass.
No, Captain America was put with the serum in him. Falcon wasn't.
No, he's just a badass human.
He's
Which, by the way,
he's
in
just
the
a
in the
dude.
show, he was like punching people pretty hard and like kicking them pretty hard, more than a normal person his size should be able to do.
Oh, so you're telling me that in a Marvel movie, he hit someone in the face and they were like, "Oh, I'm unconscious after one hit." Gotcha.
No,
Okay.
no, it
now
wasn't
I know.
that bad. But,
Now
like,
I
he
know
kicked
how.
the man in the chest and like he flew a little farther back, like as if Captain America had kicked that man in the chest. I'm like, he is a badass, but he is a actual human being. Let's not get that twisted.
It's not a good show.
It was the first episode. It was the
Yeah,
first
that was the
episode.
Let's
No,
like, judge
you
the
know
book off
what?
the
You know
first
what?
chapter.
Every anything with the Falcon in it, and this is my bias. I completely understand that this is my bias. Anything with the Falcon in it is so bad. It is cringeworthy bad. And anything
He's
with
been in
the
almost every Marvel movie. Since.
Yeah, are you talking about Anthony Mackie, the actor, or just the Falcon
No,
in general?
I love Anthony Mackie as the actor
Because I think he's a
didn't
horrible
like
actor.
I didn't like him. I did not
I'm
like
not
him
big
as
on
an
him
actor.
No.
He
But-
like killed Altered Carbon on Netflix.
Altered
That show.
Carbon.
Oh,
Yes,
that was
he
terrible.
Fucking crushed it. No, season 2 was so good.
Season
And it
2 was
just
horrible.
him.
I feel like me
It
and
was
Rico
so
were
good.
on the
It
same
was so
page there.
good.
You were not.
It was so
Season
good.
2 was trash.
Oh, you're both high as fuck.
The first guy.
How much coke? I agree.
The first guy
Season
was
1 was
great.
really good, but Anthony Mackie did really, really well
with his
in the second
straight
season.
delivery and zero
Yeah.
emotion.
Everything was
Yes,
so wooden.
because he's a computer. Well,
No, he's not.
He's not-
I will not come back. Anthony Mackie was really good in season 2 of Altered Carbon.
No.
I don't think Anthony Mackie is a great actor. And then when you make him your centerpiece of your Marvel show, and you're just like, here he is, and he's like, I'm not Captain America. I'm the Falcon. And you're just like, nobody gives a shit about the Falcon. Nobody gives. And he goes, he poses for himself, and he goes,
I would say that the Falcon
He
is his
does
best
that!
role.
I actually do agree. I think
The
he
Falcon
actually
is his
a
best
good
role.
Falcon.
It's the Falcon and Winter Soldier. The first episode was disjointed because they were telling separate stories. It's the build up.
Yeah.
We'll get further along into the series, and people will start making their fucking predictions and their shit. People are already just off the end title or the ending sequence. Where they go through all the pictures and shit. There's already like a million theories going around about that. It's gonna get bigger. The first episode, it was disjointed. You had this roller coaster at the beginning, and then it like tailed off dramatically.
Yeah,
That's what I feel about the first episode.
Cody, would you like to share some things?
well, so I haven't finished it, but I kind of.
Hey, sexy.
It's a little
'Cause
off
you
right
got
now. I feel
bored.
like it will pick
I
up
get
in
it.
the second episode. I think it'll pick up. No, I'm actually intrigued and how it's going to go, but I do find myself more interested in Bucky's story than Sam. Yeah.
So I am selfishly, and I said it during an episode of Overreacted, I am hoping... Are you guys familiar with Isaiah Bradley?
What did
Name
you
sounds
just call me?
familiar.
Huh? You are not familiar with Isaiah Bradley. So, it was a little bit of a revisionist history. There is a comic book that goes back to Steve Rogers was not the first Captain America. He was probably the first Captain America on paper, but it's a story that goes to the what was really happening with the Tuskegee Airmen in the Marvel universe, comic universe. And the first one was Isaiah Bradley, and he had everything that Cap had in a shittier formula. So I'm really selfishly, I've always wanted to see that story on the big screen, or just in
Black
movie
Captain America.
Yeah, because it's an amazing story, and just the way that, you know, just taking this real life event and just altering it to kind of fit that universe type situation. So I'm hoping.
Did they ever link up?
Yeah, they've done that before, and there's some casting that's gone on that may lead to that type of story in this series. So that's what I'm hoping for, kind of more than anything else. That Isaiah Bradley telling of this original Captain America. Again, it was revisionist history. In the, you know, when Captain America first came out, this was not a thing. They added it later on, but it's a great story.
Marvel does some surprising shit sometimes and reach deep into like comic lore. Bullshit out that, like, they're doing stuff now for actual comic fans. They're not just doing stuff for people who fell in love with the franchise because of the movies. They're now doing stuff for people who fell in love with it because of the movies to know more about comic history, but then the people who were in love with it before the movies. Like with WandaVision, they pulled Agatha Harkness into it, which is a very relevant character when it comes to that mystic side of Marvel Universe. And I think that would be a cool thing.
What's up, Firth? You look like you've been choking on words.
No. Cut away from me for like 20 seconds, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Now I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
I'm so afraid.
What's he gonna do?
So what's coming out new in the DCU? Ladies and gentlemen, watching, this is not a comic book podcast, by the way, but the Snyder Cut came out. Falcon and the Winter Soldier came out. I'm a moderate comic book fan, probably above average. Rico is a pretty diehard comic book fan.
I'm
time to read them and stay up on stuff.
Well versed.
Yeah, so we all love comic books. So that's just this episode. But
hey,
what's coming up new in the DCU after? Because I did hear that Amber Heard was officially fired.
It keeps going back and forth on that.
Oh, is it?
No one fucking knows. Warner Brothers is allegedly scared to like fucking fire her.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What do we got? We got the Suicide Squad coming out. Flash movie coming out. New one? Yeah, yes. James Gunn from Guardians of the Galaxy is doing it.
Is it a remake or a continuation?
Nope. No, it's a continuation.
It's a continuation, but somehow also in its own universe. I don't know. DC does shit weird.
No, because they're just
they're
just shooting into the wind. They're just like, what can I get to hit? They don't know. They thought
that what Birds of Prey was going to be a
Birds of Prey was fucking horrible.
It was terrible.
You're kidding.
Yeah, because it seems like Marvel pays more attention to the lore nowadays than DC does.
I don't know.
DC's like, we're going to do our own thing.
I don't know. I think Marvel actually, they take a lot of liberties, but the content is so fucking good that they get away with it. The dudes over at Warner Brothers making DC films, they take liberties and then they fuck up the movie, and it's just like, this is trash.
Yes.
Like, how can you
Rico,
take
I completely agree.
That was so important as to be Batgirl, and then just completely change her entire backstory?
Oh, Cassie Cain?
Yeah.
Ruined it.
Batgirl. Oh, are you talking about the CW show?
No.
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. Cassie Cain. I
never saw it.
Oh, yeah. So basically, they took
it looked like a bad movie, and I didn't want to spend my money on it.
Oh, yeah. No, they took a very badass character and ruined it.
Because that's what people should do with bad movies, not spend money on them.
So for those that have seen Birds of Prey, Cassandra Cain was what ends up being little Harley Quinn. Cassandra Cain in the comic books was basically she wasn't taught how to read, how to write. She was only taught how to kill. She was an assassin as a child, and this girl ends up breaking away from that and gets together with the Bat family and eventually becomes a Batgirl. We go back and forth. I think she's Batgirl again now, but they took that, which is the fucking the Fox X-Men movies did the same shit. They would take a character and they would name it after something in the comic books and be like, this person's in the movie, and then completely do something else with them and just ruin it.
Not even the same powers, different background. Yeah.
The Disney MCU, man, they're just killing it.
Yeah, they're not even doing it like in a different way of like inclusion, like taking a character and making them, a different race or something like that. That's fine. Okay, cool. But like they're changing their entire background.
Yeah.
And being like, oh, she wasn't an assassin. She's just a homeless kid.
She's just a homeless kid now, and she's a smart ass, and she's street smart, not this intentionally. Barbara Gordon is the OG Batgirl. That is correct.
Is there any other Batgirl? It's
Several
always
of them.
been Barbara.
Several of them.
It's the Bat family. He has 80 adopted children.
This guy just like, hey, have you experienced tragedy? Have you ever thought about being a Robin?
So there's a guy on
You're gonna at that point.
So there's a guy on TikTok, I believe his page is the Red Panda, and he's a huge comic book nerd, and he does little skits. And like anytime there's like a comic book kid, or he'll do like crazy videos of kids doing crazy shit, he does impersonations of Batman having a guy that just adopts them. And so it'll be like fucking Shazam. When he finds out Shazam is actually an 11-year-old boy, he's like, hold on, you don't have parents? You're an orphan? Alfred, call the guy.
So we got
He's hilarious.
So there's a Suicide Squad coming out. That's in August. The Robert Pattinson Batman is coming out March 2022.
I like Robert Pattinson.
I dig him as Batman. I do, and I
like him as an actor.
I've only ever seen him in like.
No, watch that Netflix movie with him and Spider-Man in it.
When Spider-Man met Batman.
Yeah. And they were like Hicks together.
Yeah.
And Robert Pattinson plays this preacher.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen
The Devil
it yet.
Inside or something like that.
Yeah, Devil Inside Me now.
Oh my god.
I've seen that porno.
That's a Megan Fox.
Yeah. Pattinson is so good. Like he plays the Southern pastor, which is insane because he's British. But he just plays this like dirtbag, and he like
coming over here taking all our jobs.
No. Like he gets this job, and he's like, I want to thank y'all for coming to my church, and he like has a pie in his hand, and he goes,
just makes it real fucking weird for everyone. That's what he does.
Whoever made this pie is fine. And you're just like, I don't know why I'm hard, but I'm super hard.
I mean, I know why I'm hard.
He's a really good actor. Dude's a really good actor.
I'm okay with him. I am okay with him. We'll see.
I'm looking at the timeline for DC movies compared to the Marvel movies, and just like, wow. So the only other movie coming out this year from DC is going to be Suicide Squad. Everything else is going to be 2022. Mm-hmm. Marvel. Okay. What do we got? We got.
Oh God!
What was that? We got Black Widow coming out. Hopefully, just do it on Disney Plus already. I will pay $30 to sit my ass at home with a drink in my hand to watch Black Widow on my goddamn TV.
I'm surprised. Are they actually coming out in theaters with that?
Yeah, they want.
They're saying it's like a last minute decision. Right now, it's hardline theaters, and execs at Disney are like, if it comes down to it, we'll make that decision at the time. But they've already pushed it back like 100 times.
Yes. They're like, Scarlett Johansson does not go directly into your home, okay? You go to Scarlett Johansson. She does not go to you. Do you understand? I'm Bob Igor. I understand he's not the CEO anymore. All right? Don't come at me.
Coming at you real hard. So the TV shows are rolled into it. So you got Black Widow, you got Loki coming out in June, you got Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. That's in July.
What did you just call me?
You got the Eternals with Angelina Jolie. That's in November. You got Spider-Man No Way Home in December. You got the What If
Marvel's
series.
coming out with a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, dude.
I just love the idea. It's like, oh, here's this unknown object with Angelina Jolie. I don't give a shit that Angelina Jolie's in it. Who the fuck? What is this?
That's the biggest name attached to it. I mean, that's the only reason why I said it.
The Eternals should actually be good if they do it right. That's actually a pretty.
But like, who knows what that is?
But nobody,
people do.
Nobody knew what Guardians of the Galaxy was either. And it turned them from like a C-level comic book property to this AAA fucking title.
Yeah.
Hey, Rico?
Yeah.
Look at me in the eye.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm right, though. Nobody knew what the fuck Guardians of the Galaxy was.
That's why I'm telling you to shut the fuck up. Yes, you are correct.
So this is the guy I was talking about. I just want to show a video of his. He does videos where he explains comic book characters, and then he does little skits kind of going into their stories and stuff. So
I just see a 5-year-old just beating up a woman.
Shit, a pre-trained, prepubescent, black-haired kid, and he's already in short shorts? My God, he's perfect. Alfred, kid number 8 on the phone. Yes, Alfred, I'm aware that he has a name. His name is number 8, and I would like him on the goddamn phone, please and thank you. Thanks, Al. Love you. Oh, shit, and before you go, call the guy. Oh, you already did? Fuck you mean I'm predictable? Whatever, call the guy. I mean, number 8, fuck! Oh, God, I hate when that phone rings. Hello, Mr. Wayne. Number 8! How you doing? How's the wife and kid? It's still Spider-Man, Mr. Wayne, and they are still wiped from my history. Thank you for reminding me. Great, amazing, love to hear it, give him my best. Say, there is a kid here that is just aching to be a Robin, but for some reason he is a bigger fan of number 8 than he is of Batman. I don't know, must be the hyphen. So if you could just hop down here for a second.
I'm going to do us all a favor real quick. That was a boner killer.
That was very unfunny.
That was very horrible. I can't believe you wasted our time with that.
you ever have something that you like, and then you go to show someone, you're like, I feel like whenever you do that and you hype it up, they immediately just.
I immediately hated that, and it didn't get better. It just continued to like circle the drain of this is trash.
I was waiting for it to get funny, and it didn't. Like that had the same humor level as Schindler's List.
I think Schindler's List was funnier.
You remember the scene where the guy like stood out on his balcony,
and shot at people,
stretched with his rifle, and then just tracked that woman?
Oh.
I
was
would
also
rather
disappointed
watch
by the
that.
video I picked. That's my bad. But anyway, watch.
You're not allowed to show TikTok content anymore.
Yeah, I'm not.
No. Why are we showing TikTok content? It's
So we were talking
awful.
about comic books, and he puts out really good content on comic book history.
No, he doesn't.
He is very boring and dumb.
You watched one video.
That was one video? I thought it was like 3.
No, that was one video.
Jeez, that was only one video.
Oh my god, it felt like forever.
You know what? Fuck you guys. Things I like are entertaining. Okay.
No, not that one. Swing and a miss, baby. Swing and a miss.
Jesus.
We
What
all
year
can't
is
have
it?
perfection all the time. I tried. Well, this episode has gone great.
Yeah,
Gone real well.
this was an interesting episode.
I bought a new
Sorry.
microphone for this episode.
I shaved my balls for this.
I shaved Rico's balls for this.
Do you just want me to say something dumb so we can put ourselves out on the internet?
You haven't already?
No, I was just about to say something.
No,
I can't.
Don't do it.
Where's the button? Oh, where's the button?
I need the button faster.
I need a faster button.
We're trying to get monetized.
Money.
So,
Facebook.
you can't say things like Michelle.
There you go.
Let's just wrap this bitch up. Biden's be tripping. Air Force One strikes back. Marvel is better than DC. I don't know what else we talked about. My balls and Afghan dogs.
Marvel is not better than DC.
Marvel is
DC
way better
so
than
much
DC.
better. No, they're better at They're better at having Disney dollars behind them. The storylines
movies are better.
behind DC is so much better.
No, it's not.
The characters of DC
No, it's not.
are so good. Are you
No, it's
kidding
not.
me? No one gives
So
a shit about
I
Doctor
actually
Strange.
like-
no
I
one
like
gives a
DC
shit
better.
about. Yes, everybody does. If everybody's
DC
honest
No!
with themselves, stop it. Stop it.
You like Batman. That's the only thing you like from DC. You like Superman.
No.
What else do you like from?
I don't-
What else do you
I
like?
don't like Superman. Superman's a
These
cunt.
storylines
Superman is a cuck who sits in the corner and jerks himself off while Bruce Wayne slays every woman everywhere. Okay? Do you understand that?
So
You know what Quicksilver is? And everybody just was jerking themselves off because Quicksilver was in WandaVision. You know what
Yeah.
Quicksilver is? He's the knockoff Flash. That's all he is. DC
I
is
think
so
Quicksilver was
good.
around before Flash, but I'm not sure.
Quicksilver was around before Flash, I think.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Show me the data.
I think me and Rico both went, turned to our other screen.
I could be wrong. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
When
you
you
both
look
are
at
just
Quicksilver,
let me prove Firth wrong. Oh my God! Let me just kill the fun here.
We already did that with that TikTok video.
No, that was hilarious. It wasn't.
You said Flash was 56.
1956, yep.
Okay, so Flash was out first. Quicksilver was out 64.
Oh, 64. Okay.
64.
All right.
Either way,
You were correct.
all I'm saying is you like Batman, and
So
the
Deadpool's my favorite character of all time, but I do like DC's.
No, you don't.
I do like DC.
No, you don't.
Because yes, they do.
AT&T owns DC, and they don't even like it. They're killing the comic books. AT&T literally bought DC just so they could get the properties for movies and TV, and the comic books are about to soon. You will not see DC Comics in print proper anymore.
Ugh.
It's just that is the end of an era. How the number 2 comic book company in the world
Ever.
just disappears because DC is like, we just want your characters. That we don't care about the comic books where these stories came from.
God.
Yeah, because the
That's
movies-
what Marvel and Disney are doing differently. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, it also seems like Marvel is working almost with the comic books, or they're trying to use the current comic books or even some past comic books.
Yeah.
Rather, and then
They're pulling
comic books
elements.
can go off of the movies as well. They're using the same lore.
They're definitely
Rather
pulling elements. They're taking liberties, but somehow when they take their liberties, it just comes
fucking
out
works.
significantly better than with DC taking liberties. DC, or like I said earlier, Fox with the X-Men, just
Whoever owns them.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's our show. We talk about some comic book shit, some other shit. It's not our best episode, but we try. We do what we do. It happens. Don't judge.
It was a
I had
slow
to-
news week. What do you
you
want?
made
If
it
I
all
had
the
to
way to
choose
this-
my favorite child, this would not be it.
Do
if
not
I
judge
had
us on
to-
this. If you make it all the way to this part, good on you.
Good on you.
Yeah, right?
Do not
Right.
judge us. Watch our last episode. That was a good episode.
That was a good one. We had a string of some
episode.
really good episodes.
Yeah. that
I
was
bought
good.
a goddamn microphone for this. God damn it.
He did that
Shit.
for you. He did that for you.
He didn't have to go that hard.
He did that for you. And neither did Story of the Year.
Look
when
at my
they did
pillow.
Until the day I die.
You see my pillow? It looks like my cat Bullet, but riding a whale with a trident.
Anyway, check out our other content. We are giving away an Xbox S Series X
If we get to 20K by April 17th.
20,000 followers on Facebook by April 17th, and we will do a raffle and give it away. So please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned. On our main page, we also do the underqualified and overproof, where we try.
Oh, let's not do that.
Yeah, he's still talking. I don't know what's going on. He sounded like fucking Soundwave from the Transformers in a porno. You still sound like shit. I don't know what just happened to you.
That was honestly my favorite porno.
This is Rico. We do the underqualified and overcooked, overproofed, overreacted, overcompetitive gaming. You're still muted.
But you know what? No, you know what?
I hate things. All right.
I'm the only one that shows up on these. These guys have all their little sideshows, okay?
You could be involved in those.
You could be involved in them, but we
First
have
of all, I will, asshole.
Yeah, when you get back
when I move to Texas, when I finally move to Texas in a few months, I will. But if you want the full embodiment of the Uno family, tune into this show.
This is the show proper.
Yeah, this is the proper show.
This is it. Like, I hope you watch the drinking shows and the gaming shows, but, like, if you're not tuning into this, fuck you. Yeah. Like,
we just need to create a little go fuck yourself video clip.
Yeah. Like,
instead of go fund yourself, go fuck yourself, and everybody signs up, then go fuck themselves.
Like, somebody signed up, the Merkel family, or whatever that is, the Oprah family, that they were like, oh, no.
The royal family?
That's the one.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we're going to set up a GoFundMe for their LA.
Why do they need a GoFundMe?
I don't know. I don't know. Because people are stupid. Yes. And then people set up a GoFundMe, and they made $100. And then it was shut down. And everyone was like, oh, we fucked up. Give that $100 to us. Because we're fucking great.
Don't judge us on this episode, though.
Quick question.
Yeah.
First,
yes, there you go.
Are you excited for you? We mentioned briefly the gaming channel, underqualified and overcompetitive. Are you excited for the next two Pokemon games? You have a remake of Diamond and Pearl coming out, and then one where it goes back into like the past. So you're dealing with prior
historic Pokemon.
I don't give a shit about the remakes. I really don't. Like, congratulations. You made better graphics about a game that already existed. I don't give a shit. But that RPG one looks awesome.
It's an RPG. It's an MMORPG.
I mean, they're all technically They're all technically RPGs.
They're all RPGs, but they like wander around, and there's
they're finally making one. Like I've always said, a open world Pokemon game.
They're all open world.
No, not open world. I mean Skyrim level open world.
No. This is just a Pokemon game, and it looks like it goes back to...
That's all I want.
It looks like an Edo era fucking Pokemon game, basically.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just it's going old school. I don't know what the hell happened to Rhodes' face just now.
Oh God!
The horror.
What?
You like frozen place?
Okay.
And it
We're having technical issues.
terrifying.
Maybe it's Pokemon Legends Arceus. Maybe that's the name of the game.
That's it.
I'm agreeing. Rico, you're sexy, apparently.
Oh, thank you. You're sexy. Oh. We can't play Call of Duty with you anymore. You unbalance the room too much.
It's not good. It's not okay.
That said, that's the end of our show. Rhodes, take us home. I just wanted to get your take on Pokemon Arceus or whatever the fuck.
So
I'm looking forward to it.
Join us next time, ladies and gentlemen, as we talk about whatever the fuck pops in our head or pops in your head. We always love that you guys jump in and talk to us and go in the comments and give us your thoughts and your opinions. Keep doing that. Please like, share, and subscribe.
This guy is ridiculous.
As
ridiculously
always,
good.
We appreciate your love. We appreciate your support. Let us know what you think. From myself, from the man over there.
There you go. Yep.
And the man under there. Peace. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.